Nobody likes fan service skins.
Yet everyone buys them.
Which is why the devs keep releasing them.
Those skins sell.
Yep. And today we'd like to go over the best and absolute awful fan service skins Evil Mojo has blessed us with.
Let's start with number 5.
Can I list everything that's wrong with it?
Go on.
Okay, so I like simple skins, but this one is just too much.
I don't see a lot of detail on it.
It's barren and empty. Let's start with these pants.
It looks like they used a pen bucket, just clicking down.
And there's no cloak or skirt to make it at least a little bit less boring.
It's just one plain color stretched all across most of her body.
Even her torso. I see they tried to add something, but most work was spent on those milk bags.
And that weapon, honestly, is the only thing I like about the skin.
That and the effects. They are fairly detailed, and I like how easily you can see the soul orb stuck on the enemy.
That's the only reason people use it. How long do you think it took them to make this atrocity?
Probably 5 minutes during a coffee break.
And you're saying that this is not the absolute worst fanservice skin there is?
You know nothing, Mouse. Cottontail Ceres is but the tip of the iceberg.
You're scaring me.
Can't wait to scare you for real. But first, let me show you a fan service skin that's actually decent.
Ayo, the tribute to the furry community.
Yep, surprised to see her here?
Not really. I mean, Vanilla Ayo isn't the most creative skin out there. Like, the idea is blunt, but the execution is solid.
I know, right? She looks nice. She's also got one of the prettiest faces.
And her hair, the way it's animated.
It makes the skin look way more complex and interesting than it actually is.
Talking about complexity, I'm not a huge fan of the colors. Silver and blue, that's boring. But you know what? The way they added those dark blue pots helps big time.
And the moon crystals. To be honest, all of her ornaments look great, and they all have something to do with Luna. This skin has a theme, and this alone makes it so much better.
Agreed. Another thing I think is off are her overly sized boobs. But I guess you can't expect anything less from an openly fanservice skin.
Yeah, but it's actually well done enough to be on the nice list. Unlike this next one.
You sure the skin is fanservice?
Check this. It's wide open, it's screaming, "Hey you! Unzip me!"
Oh damn, this skin is all the opposite of what Kinessa is.
Which is why it's on this list. Well, besides also being boring as hell. Okay, as a swimsuit, it looks kinda good. You can even see the little accessories they added to make it somewhat interesting.
What's the issue then?
It's bland. It has no style. Like, Kinessa has so much personality, and this skin is just a poor excuse of a slutty swimsuit. Just, why Kinessa?
What's next? A Torvald fanservice skin?
Stop right there, you criminal scum!
I like the hair though.
It's beautiful.
It's probably the only good thing about the skin.
That and the gun. I'm not a huge fan of it, but at least it's somewhat interesting.
This skin also has some kick-ass effects, not gonna lie.
Yep, and again, this skin wouldn't be in this list if it were a Ying or a Skye skin. But Kinessa, damn it, Evil Mojo.
Oh, did you just say Skye?
Oh man, Skye was always the slut. I mean the waifu of the realm.
Do you remember her first vanilla skin? It looked horrible.
This one is a huge improvement.
They did pump in a few pounds of silicone, but they also actually took the time to improve all the other aspects of the skin too.
Exactly, her armor looks so gorgeous. You can see all those little metallic parts, the rivet heads, and the plates.
And the weapon. That thing is gorgeous. When I first saw it, I was like, how is this a free skin?
I love it! And check the hair. It has that gentle gradient that reflects the sunlight.
Oh man, check the gauntlets. I love it when the devs pay so close attention to detail.
Skye is clearly the queen of fanservice, and she always will be.
Yup, I'm just glad they bothered to actually make the skin look interesting.
Which is something that cannot be said about this next one.
Oh girl, you really wanna make Adrix cry.
Yep, Vanilla Vivian has more issues than bullets in her magazine.
Oof. You're probably talking about the insane amount of clipping. The skin really feels rushed, as if the artist didn't really have the time to polish it.
That too, but Mouse, check the colors. They look so boring and dull. And also, a lot of the textures are blurry.
Damn, you're right. Even the boobs look kind of flat and blurry.
This model is very low poly, which is why it looks weird from most angles.
If by most angles you mean this, then yes.
Jeez, that butt! It doesn't even look sexy. What are those wild polygons poking out of it?
I know, right? If you're gonna make a fanservice skin, at least make it look hot, like the Skye one.
I kinda like the weapon, but that's about it.
I know, right? The skin looks so dull and tasteless, it only matches the default mount. I'm sorry, Adrix, but Vanilla Vivian really deserved the spot.
Wait! What on earth is this?
I don't even know. Let's just move on.
Surprised to see her in this list.
Why?
Usually, you tend to like ultra-complex skins.
Yes, but no. Simplicity is not a bad thing. The issue with Paladin skins is that if they are simplistic, it usually also means they were rushed, and they're a complete mess. Not High Elf Leon, though.
Ah, gotcha. By the way, Mouse, have you noticed how gorgeous her hair is? It's a gradient from pink to purple, and it slightly changes color with the light.
Yes, and same with the white part. It's actually a gradient from light pink to pearl,
which works so well with the bronze ornaments around it.
To be honest, High Elf Leon is the definition of minimalism done right. It doesn't have too much detail, the colors are pastels with little contrast, but it still looks great.
Exactly! And check the gun. It's probably one of, if not the best Leon gun skins. No matter what skin I have equipped, I usually go with this gun.
I love it. Obviously, High Elf Leon screams fanservice, but it actually looks nice. Even though I still believe it would be a great skin if I had a longer skirt and a full body armor.
Evil Mojo being Evil Mojo. Can't do anything about it. Now, how do you like this next one? This angle shows everything that's wrong with Beach Bash Koga. Do you see any textures, any bump maps, any gradients?
Textures?
Exactly! This skin looks so low effort. How much thought do you think was put into this skin?
0?
And you're being generous! Besides the complete lack of detail, the skin has some hardcore clipping going on. Like, it seems very rushed.
Yeah, my main issue with it though is how tasteless it looks. There's nothing that will catch my eye and make me want to look at the skin for longer than a second.
Mouse, check this. Even his abs look so off. Compare them to how they look on the artwork. See the difference? There's no weird curve on the artwork.
Damn, you're right, it looks so weird. I do like the effect though. The guns, the water splashes.
And the way he turns into water when he dashes forward.
I'd say the skin is awful, but the effects are good enough to make it usable. Even here, you can see how detailed and awesome the guns are, and how they contrast with the bland mess the rest of the skin is.
They look like they belong to a different skin. Now let me show you how a good male fan service skin should look like. Ladies and gents, Soul Eater Genos. This dude's got pecs. He is ripped as fuck.
Is this fanservice enough for you?
Hey, guys can be hot too.
How is this skin better than Beach Bash Koga?
Beach Bash is low effort. It's hot, but it's literally a dude wearing a pair of shorts. But this one has so many things going on. Like he's got that collar with fangs, the cape, the demonic tattoo things, the horns, and that thingy with his balls.
Did you just say that he's wearing his balls on his neck?
What? No! I wanted to say these, not his.
This guy got some balls.
Mouse, stop!
I'm sad this skin is limited.
I know, it's so well made. Too bad only a select few have access to it.
At least we can flex on our teammates. Now, let's see how it contrasts with this next one we have on the list. Okay, tell me one good thing about this skin.
She's got a nice gun.
And that's about it. And even then, the gun doesn't match the skin. Colors? Nope. Style? Nope.
What I hate the most are those awful bland leggings. It looks like they painted the gray over her bare skin and called it a night.
Exactly, and I can say the same about the skirt. It's just two colors and some basic shapes. Circles and straight lines, how original.
Yeah, but check those. Who needs style and design when you have jiggle physics?
Yeah, she's hot, but damn, this skin is the laziest one Hyra's ever made. I love Star Wars themed skins, it's just I wish they picked any other design.
Mood. The voice is good though.
That's the only thing I like about the skin.
I wonder what skin will claim the top spot.
My art is death, and I'm about to paint my masterpiece.
Holy shit! This skin sets the bar higher than ever.
Demonade is a fanservice skin done right. There's not a single thing I would like to change about it.
It's so different from other Maeve skins, but it fits the realm perfectly.
Demonade has personality, way more than most other characters in Paladins.
She's dangerous.
She's the kind of filthy bitch I would not mess with.
What a way to put it.
The weapon alone is a masterpiece.
I love it. I would use it with other skins too.
The textures sharp and clean, and the colors work perfectly well together.
Man, she looks hot. They took a generic idea and turned it into a masterpiece.
This skin is all about execution. The effects extremely well made. Compared to all of the skins we mentioned earlier, Demonade is on a different level. Anyway, that's all we have for you today.
Thanks for watching.
Check Mimi's Twitter. She posts a lot of crazy and fun stuff there.